Chapter of the week, Ezekiel 46. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a sign that it's time to start. And this is it. In the premiere episode of Luma Air, host Jamila Ashley shares what it means to step into your new season of abundance with a new standard. Whether you're walking away from old habits, relationships, mindsets, this is your invitation to stop shrinking, stop settling, and start becoming the woman God destined you to be. One choice, one boundary, one prayer at a time. Come as you are, leave a little more whole. Subscribe for weekly episodes. Follow the podcast on Instagram at Luma Air. And if you'd like to grow with us, join our email list that's listed in the bio. Welcome to Luma Air Podcast, where healing meets truth, growth meets grace, and every episode is your sign to start becoming her. I'm your host, Jamila Ashley, and I am so honored that you're here. A little bit about me. I'm a woman who walked through deep transformation these last 6 years. After leaving behind environments that no longer aligned with my purpose, I entered a season of stillness, healing, and redefining who I am. I've worked in corporate, I've dated, I've been married, I've been divorced. I lived in different cities and different states, with a partner and alone. I've had to start over more than once. And yet, every time I did, I found a new layer of myself worth fighting for. That is what made me create Luma Air. This podcast was born out of God's graceful mercy and light. That is where Luma comes from. It's a Latin term for light. Luma, spelled Luma, just for clarity. During my seasons of change, God blessed me with so many insights into my experiences. Things I wish someone would have told me. Then God put it on my heart to pass them on to you, so you don't make the same mistakes I did. Or if you're in a season of lessons, this is a safe space to breathe, to have someone to talk to who hears you and knows the feelings you're feeling. And that is where air comes from. Luma Air is a reminder that even in the dark moments, something beautiful can begin. This is a place for women like me, women who are choosing to grow, choosing to heal, choosing to elevate, to come together and feel seen, heard, poured into, and reminded of their power. To set expectations, each Wednesday we'll talk about real things, from how to stay consistent when life gets hard, how to walk with God in your healing journey, to how to build a life that reflects the woman you're becoming. Starting off, there will be solo episodes like this one, and hopefully soon, special guests who are also walking in purpose. Before we jump into the message today, here are some housekeeping rules. I'm not speaking from a place of perfection. I'm speaking from process. and I hope you'll join me in it. This is a safe space to feel, reflect, and rise. And if this speaks to you, make sure you subscribe, follow the show, and message me on Instagram at Luma and Air. That's LumaAndair, all together. Also, if you'd like, please send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. If you're standing in that in-between space, sensing that God is calling you into something deeper, it's time to lean in. We're heading into the message for today. Today's message is Becoming Her, a new season, a new standard. You ever wake up one day and realize you're not the same woman you used to be? Not in a bitter way, but in a God's been working on me kind of way. Quietly, intentionally, privately. This episode is for the woman standing on the edge of her season of restoration and abundance. She doesn't have it all figured out, but she can feel it's time. Time to heal, time to grow, time to stop settling. Time to become her, the woman that God destined you to be. There's a shift that happens when you enter a new season. Not just in your circumstances, but deep in your spirit. Old ways stop feeling comfortable. Old cycles start to feel heavy. And deep down you know, I can't go back there anymore. I won't go back there. You might be walking away from relationships, a job, a friendship, family members, a mindset. Or maybe you're just walking away from the version of you that was too afraid to speak up. But sister, this is your season. Your time has come. And it's going to be beautifully different. So remember, this season is going to be about slowing down and letting God rebuild you one step at a time. And here's the thing. Stepping into a new season means stepping into a higher version of yourself. And that requires a new standard. With this new season comes a new standard. You don't get to carry the old expectations into your future. You don't shrink to fit in rooms you've outgrown. You don't apologize for healing, for having boundaries, or for choosing peace. Your new standard means you stop explaining your worth, you say yes to what aligns, and say no without any guilt. You stop performing to appease everyone else and start becoming the woman you're proud to see in the mirror. This is the season where you don't just talk about healing, you actually walk the talk. You don't just dream, you build. And you don't just survive. You are now thriving. This is all easier said than done. Honestly, it won't be perfect either. But as you raise your standards and start walking in alignment, I want to leave you with this reminder. Something to hold on to when the path gets quiet or hard. Becoming her isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about showing up, messy, healing, evolving, and saying, I'm still worthy. I'm God's chosen. I'm still growing. So as we begin this journey together, I want you to know this. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not alone. This is your season. And this is your time to bloom and flourish. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this episode spoke to your heart, please share it with a sister or someone else who you know needs a reminder that their new season is here too. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. I've got so much more coming to support you as you heal, grow, and walk boldly in your becoming. You are not in this alone. Until next time, stay grounded, stay gentle with yourself, and keep choosing the woman you were always meant to be. Talk to you soon.